We are back on the Hampton Road Show this Memorial Day. Today is the unofficial kickoff to the summer season and the moving season too, as a lot of families wait until the end of the school year to relocate. Artie Hill, Healthy Families Partnership board member and mother of two, is here with some tips on how parents can prepare their children for a move. Welcome back, Artie.
Thank you. Welcome to you. That's awesome.
Thank you. I'm in the middle of a move, but not school-age children.
Right.
But, you know, moving with children has its special challenges, its
Yes.
unique challenges. So why is it important for parents to help children during this transition process?
It's important to make sure that your children understand what's going on. We were talking a little bit during the break about your kids being young enough not to really know that they're moving, but your oldest one knowing that something's happening. So it really is important to share with them and communicate, because kids, even though they maybe weren't part of the decision, they need to know that they can be a part of the change that's going on. No one likes to have things thrust upon them. And so if you bring them into the conversation early and help them understand what's happening in the household, I think that makes the transition a whole lot easier.
Well, we think that children are so resilient and they can just roll with the punches and go with it, but
yeah.
That's not always the case.
Not every child is that way. I mean, not every adult is that way. So it really is important to know your child, know their temperament, know their personality. And it really does depend also on their age, because like we were saying, younger kids may be able to adjust to a change easier because they don't understand that they're in their crib is located in a different room.
Right.
But you know, an older child who's between the ages of 2 and 5 will recognize this is a little different, and so you may want to take the time, especially when you're packing up their things, to make sure that you don't pack up their favorite toy,
right.
And make sure that you unpack their room on the other end, maybe first, so that they get a chance to settle into their digs and get more comfortable in their space first, because everybody knows if your child's okay, then you'll be okay.
Maybe have a new toy waiting for them on the other end.
Yeah, have a new toy waiting
nice
for them.
Surprise.
Absolutely.
For the new home.
And maybe set up the room in the same way the furniture was before,
so
it's
familiar
to them. But it's a great idea to have a special toy for them, and if at all possible, to have an opportunity to visit the new home before you move into it, visit the new town before you move into it. Yeah, so that it's not the very first time that they're seeing everything, because it can be overwhelming to them.
Those are some great tips. What else can you do to help them in that transition process and just get used to the idea of some new surroundings?
Well, the whole trip thing, I think, is important. Our family is relocating this summer, and I did not want my children's first time in their new city to be this summer when we get there. Mm-hmm. So over spring break, we took a trip there and we visited, and I think it was really important for them to be able to see this place that we were talking about all of the time, because oftentimes you can look at things on the website, you can read books to them,
right? But you have to visit and
don't
be
you
there.
Yeah, you feel like, it looks one way on the website and you're hearing these things, but
mm-hmm.
until you're actually physically there, it makes a difference for you and for your children. So it's really important to maybe seek things out before you go there and try to help transition them a little better with a visit. I also think that it's important to make sure that they stay connected to the people that they mm-hmm. Know here. So make sure
that they can keep in touch and just not feel like they're leaving everything behind. So it sounds like keeping them in the conversation mm-hmm. and involving them in the process.
Yep.
All right, thank you so much. Well, if you want more information, you can contact the Healthy Families Partnership on the website, hampton.gov/healthyfamilies, or give them a call at 727-1300.